Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to today's live. I'm back with a very interesting topic. I hope you are having a great day and great weekend. So today's topic is all about the psychological block which most of the people develop in the journey of their weight loss. Because have you been trying to lose weight? Have you been doing everything right, whatever you could do as best of your knowledge? You have been following a best regime, but still you are not able to slim down. So you have to look into the root cause of the problem. Why is it happening? I mean, do you have something which is psychologically stopping you? Because if you don't understand the root cause, how much ever you work hard to get the shape back, you would not. Because you'll be doing everything right, but there is something which is psychologically you are struggling with, and that's when most of the people don't lose weight. So today I will talk about three psychological roadblocks to lose weight and how to overcome them. Because knowing is one thing, and working on the solution which can get you the result is another thing. So if you see by intentions, everyone has good intention when it comes to losing weight. We all know, we should work out. We all know we can eat healthy. Even we know what to eat and what to avoid. But most of the people derail their progress when they get bored, when they get frustrated, and when they get anxious about things. You see people going off track when they are stressed out. They go and eat something which they like, or they do overeat only when they are stressed, just to cope up the stress, they eat food. So if those things are happening, then even if with the right intentions, you would not be able to lose weight, because these mood fluctuations or these emotions pop up very often for all of us, and that becomes one of the biggest reason that even with the good intentions, with good heart, we are not able to lose weight or get to the ideal weight. So what is the first roadblock when it comes to losing your weight? So the first thing is all or nothing mindset. I see people when they think of working on their weight loss, or they want to get into their ideal fitness, they prepare themselves in every way. They, enroll themselves for the weight loss program. They buy their tracksuit, they buy shoes. They are ready to start with 100% attention, and they have certain expectation from themselves because they have put so much effort. They buy a diary to write the journal, what they have eaten, how much workout they have done, how their emotions are. But similar effort when you put to prepare yourself, your expectations also are that if you don't lose that kind of weight, you get frustrated. And these people, you see, they will be prepared 100% to give 200% to work on their fitness, but over a period of time the motivation comes down. And you see these people, either they want to do everything right, or they don't do anything. They will say, okay, I will start from next month when everything is fine, and I will give my 100%. But question is not about giving 100% or giving 0%. Between 0 and 100, between 0 and 1, lot of things can come, right? Not about doing 100 push-ups or doing jogging in park for 2 hours. How about doing that for 5 minutes every single day? So the people who have this all or nothing mindset, it becomes very difficult for them to get back on track. They start something, and if they go off track because of the motivation or because the result which they were expecting they haven't got, it becomes almost impossible for them to start again, because they again feel that if I start again, I will not reach my ideal weight. Again, every time I start with the full energy, but I don't complete my goal, I don't reach to my ideal weight, because uh, of their unexpected expectation. So all or nothing mindset never helps you, because you cannot be ready 100% to start, because things come up in life. We all are human being. Things comes where you get some issues, some family issues, some workload becomes more. That point of time, you cannot have this mindset that okay, I will do 100%, or if not, I will not do anything. Because working on your weight loss is a uphill battle, and people who struggle emotionally, it becomes very difficult for them to get their shape back. So this is one of the roadblocks which most of the people have, because you see these people, all or nothing mindset people, even if they eat one day which they are not supposed to eat, after that they beat themselves up. I am like this, I'm the only one person who does this same thing again and again. So not only have this mindset hampering them, but it also putting their self image down, because they start comparing them with a lot of people. See these people, they are doing everything every day, but for me I cannot even stick for few things for few days. So this is one of the problem which most of the people have. Second is negative body image. Now when you're trying to work on your weight, you want to get your shape back, it definitely means that you're not happy with the current your body shape. And there is nothing wrong with that, knowing that you should start working on your health. And but the problem happens when your self-worth is coming from who you are today or what shape you have today. Because you see people, when they start having negative thinking about themselves, when they look themselves into the mirror, they feel bad about who they are today. And if it happens like this, if I would have been slim, I would have bought this dress, if that I would have done this. So all those things creates lot of negative thought. And the people who have this negative body image, you see their food pattern would never be consistent. Most of the time, they will have unhealthy eating habits. So whether unhealthy eating habits leads to negative body image, or body negative body image leads to unhealthy eating habits, there is no perfect thing between these two. But one thing is sure, that your thoughts creates action. Whatever you think about, that's what accordingly you act upon. So if you don't work on this aspect of your mindset, then it will be very difficult for you to lose weight. Because every time when you see yourself, you won't have good feeling about just yourself also. And if you don't love the way who you are today, it will be very difficult to get to the place where you are looking for. Because every time, when you see yourself, you would not be happy. And when you are not happy, guess what would happen? Whatever you are trying to do, you would not accomplish, because it's not with the happy heart and happy soul. So that we definitely have to work upon. And third is stress. So everyone has a stress. There is no one that who has zero stress. Everyone has stress. Some people manage stress, some people don't manage. Most of the times, people, when they are stressed out, how do they cope up with the stress is they go and eat. If they are stressed, they eat. They are happy, they eat. Any emotion, they go and eat. So if your stress, to manage your stress, only coping mechanism is food, it would become very difficult for you to lose weight. Because overeating happens when people are stressed out. Because only thing gives you happiness is food. It becomes very difficult to lose weight. Because stress is not that we don't get, everyone gets stress. But if you cope up only with the food, every time you are stressed out, two times in a day or three times in a day, if you eat something which is totally off track, and which puts lot of calorie in your body, guess what, you would never be able to burn those calories. And every day it will get piled up. Okay, so we definitely, I mean, we all have stress, but we know how to manage stress. We'll talk about the mechanism which can help you manage your stress. So stress can be a big roadblock in your weight loss journey. And not only stress, people cope up with the food, but the moment you are stressed out, your body releases something called as cortisol, and which leads to weight gain. And that's when people, they are trying to lose weight, rather losing, they start gaining weight. Because sometimes losing weight also gives them a stress why they are not losing weight. So don't get into that kind of situation where the reason for weight loss is giving you weight gain, because only thing that is stress. So these three things which we discussed, one is all or nothing mindset, negative body image, and stress. You have to, these are three major roadblocks which stops people to get to their ideal shape. Now, how to overcome them? One thing which can definitely help you overcome, psychological block is keeping a journal. You can have a notebook, you can have a diary where you can write what are the things or who are the people who trigger that stress. What is the situation that leads to overeating. So when you start making all those things right, when the next time situation comes, these points will trigger the thought that this is what had happened last time, and I went ahead and ate what I was not supposed to. So this journal can help you a lot in terms of managing your thoughts and know what is the triggering point for your stress. Maybe whatever you eat, if you just make a note of whatever you have been eating throughout the day, you will lose weight. Because when you start accounting for things, like say if you want to save money, what best thing can be done is you have to start making note of every penny which goes out of your pocket. That way you will become more conscious about the money coming in and money going out of your pocket. So in the similar way, if you want to work on your weight loss, you have to know what you eat throughout the day. Because if you don't control what you eat, what is the guarantee you will lose weight? You are not developing a habit. Because most of the people are eating because they cannot control their emotion, they cannot control their thought. They're every time they have some feelings of eating something, because they are continuous going through stress. A lot of things are running in their mind, and only way they can relax themselves is food. Then it is impossible to lose weight. So journal can help you in the overall journey. Second is make a small change. See, rather than thinking that one day you will break the mountain, how about doing every day little bit of work? Rather than thinking to tracking 20,000 steps in a day, how about getting up now and walk for 15-20 minutes? Listen to some song, take a call, talk to your parents, and walk for some time. If you're watching match, how about standing and watching and clapping, and cheering for the team which you love? So it's not about doing everything at once, because when you do a lot of things at once, you have a feeling of overwhelming. But when you do consistently every single day, you feel a feeling of accomplishment. Because when you feel too much overwhelmed, that motivation might not be there for a long time. But when you do small things every single day, you really feel proud about yourself that you have got into a habit of doing something. And that accomplishment gives you kick to go ahead further with a similar mindset. If you have lost 2 kgs of weight, that that result will help you, and it will motivate you internally to go ahead and accomplish your goal. So rather than thinking 100 steps, why don't you take one step? Because taking one step is better than taking no step. So at least start from somewhere. Don't get into perfection mindset that, okay, if everything is right, then I will do it. That never happens. That time in life will never come. Third is listen to your self talk. Now, most of the people whom I talk to, their speech pattern, the way they think, the way they speak, what comes out of their mouth is totally negative. You see people talking about, hey, I have tried a lot of weight loss program, nothing works for me. I don't know why my friends are losing weight, I don't lose weight. Even if I lose weight, I gain it back. Are these thoughts empowering you, or are these thoughts disempowering you? The answer is these thoughts are not helping you in any way. So if you keep talking to yourself, because most of the time, whom do you talk to? We think we talk to our parents, our family member, friends, and girlfriend or something. You may be right, but most of the time you talk to yourself. And if you don't feed your mind with the right thought, with the right programming, how you program your computer, in the similar way, we program our mind as well. So if you keep talking negative, why I'm fat, why everyone is losing weight, I don't lose weight, why I'm totally out of shape, I don't like myself. So when these thoughts are keep coming in your mind, guess what would be your action? Because your thoughts create action. You do the same thing to get the result which you are speaking. So you must work on the speech pattern what you talk to yourself, because if you don't work on it, it would be it's like you're programming your own mind, and that can happen only by talking positive. You can talk, I'm healthy, I'm fantastic, whatever I try to do, I get into a rhythm, I follow something for long period of time, I am the one who take charges of my health, and I am healthy and fit and fantastic. So when you repeat these talks, you will see suddenly your action will be different. The way you will eat, the way you will sit, the way you will walk, everything will change because your thoughts are changing. So make sure that you have positive self-talk which you repeat again and again. Even though negative self-talk come, you override with the positive self-talk. So if you do these three things, and definitely last is prioritize your sleep, because if your sleep is not good, if you don't have a deep sleep, your sleep is disturbed, or you are sleep deprived, it would be almost impossible to lose weight, because your hunger cycle itself will change. You will feel hungry, you will eat overeating, you will feel frustrated, your energy level will dip, because your body has not got rejuvenated. So if you take care of all those things, all the three roadblocks which I was talking about, which is there in your weight loss journey, would vanish. But remember one thing, after end of this call, end of the discussion, what I want to go with you is, this weight loss or working on your weight is an uphill battle. It's not a one day game that you started something and you will lose weight. Doesn't mean you should not start, and doesn't mean you should not develop habits, because if you don't do today, tomorrow is not going to be easy. Tomorrow it will be more difficult than today, because you would have gained some more weight. Our body gets, fat also starts liking our body, and it doesn't want to go away. And that is why you see stubborn fat doesn't go even after working so hard. So understand that your body, God made us to live to our fullest, and that can happen only when you are healthy. And if you don't try do something on daily basis to keep your health at its peak, you would not be happy, because you might have money, you might have friendship, you might have relationship, you might have good people surrounding to you, but you will become a burden for them if you are not in your peak health. So make sure you take care of your health, and share this video to some people who are also interested or trying to lose weight, but some other things are hindering, or hampering their thoughts, maybe some psychological blocks which we discussed today. So definitely it will help them. And see you in my next video. Next live session would be coming Sunday, 12 to 12:30. Today it got little delayed. So enjoy your weekend and have a safe day and stay healthy.